Open the Quilt in the Hoop app and tap Quilts. I have 3 quilts displaying the steps and blocks so far. Tap Copy, OK, and the Mystery Quilt Step 3. The quilt is now on the Quilt Editing page. Change the name to Mystery Quilt Step 4. Make sure the small size is selected. Tap Edit and Block 2-3. Scroll through to Basic Block 23 and tap to select it. The fabrics I've already used in this block are highlighted with a red box. Fabrics from the Mystery Quilt collection are highlighted in blue. Tap Piece 1 and the dark fabric. The fabric now is highlighted with a red box indicating that it's used in this block. Tap Pieces 2 and 3, then the light fabric. Tap Pieces 4 and 5, then the dark fabric. Now the 2 fabrics used in this block are at the beginning of the fabrics and are the only ones with red boxes around them. Tap Done. Tap Copy, then tap the new block. Make sure this is the block in the Paste Block window. Tap the 3 remaining blank quilt block squares. Tap Preview to see all 16 blocks. Tap Done. Tap Sew, then tap the new block. Send the design either to your sewing machine or the storage device of your choice. Tap Save. Now let's stitch the last block. Here are the fabrics needed for each block. Hoop the stabilizer and stitch the map. I've printed the template and written each color fabric in the sections. You may want to place your fabrics on top of the stitched map to make sure of placement. Place the first fabric right side up over the first section, making sure it covers the lines. Stitch the first color, which is a placement line. Reposition the hoop if need be and trim off the excess fabric to about 1/4 of an inch from the stitching. Place the next fabric right side down with the edge about 1/4 of an inch from the stitching. Stitch, open, and press. Stitch the next positioning line. I needed to reposition the hoop to trim off the excess fabric. Place the next fabric right side down with the raw edges about 1/4 of an inch from the positioning stitch line. Stitch the positioning line. Open, fold, and press. Stitch the next positioning line. Trim off the excess fabric. Place the dark triangle right side up to make sure of the position. Then flip wrong side up, position, and stitch. Open and press. Stitch the last positioning line. Trim the fabric and add the last dark triangle. Stitch, open, and press. Stitch the last color with either the same thread or water-soluble, your choice. Remove the stabilizer, trim, and press. You've now completed all the blocks for the mystery quilt. All the blocks are in the right position on the quilt but need to be rotated to create the design. If you want to figure it out yourself, wait to watch the last video. Here's a hint. It's a popular layout that usually uses 64 squares with a combination of plain blocks and half square triangles. Advance to the next video to see the final placement and finishing of your quilt.